Hi everyone, it's Wendy. You said you wanted some baby wearing videos, so here's my first one. Today I'll show you what is really a basic carry. It's called the front wrap cross carry, and I use it for a majority of the first 3 months. When baby, obviously they're used to being in your tummy and being on front. This just kind of moves them up a little bit. They're near their food source, they're warm, and they get to hear your voice. Like this guy, he's 9 weeks. He's been out for a couple hours now because he's been in the wrap. And I've been cleaning and playing with the other kids, and he's just been hanging out, just totally asleep, and all this noise doesn't bother him because that's what he's used to hearing. So yes, like I said, he's 9 weeks, and I'm going to show you with a woven wrap. I highly recommend a woven wrap there is a little bit of a learning curve, but at the same time, you can carry a baby that's brand new, like hours old, all the way up to a toddler. You can carry on your front, on your hip, on your back. Versus like something like the Moby, you can only carry on your front, and it's only up to a certain weight limit. And this front with wraps, you can also nurse really easily, which I'll show you just how I kind of move from the front wrap cross carry into a nursing carry. I'll show you that today. So I'm just going to get started, and I'll wrap with a baby on me, just because that's typically what I tend to do. You can pre-wrap a little bit to prepare for, and then kind of pop your baby in the pocket. But I personally like to do it this way. I think it's easier. If you have any questions, just ask below. The wrap I'll be using is my very first wrap, so I'm kind of emotionally attached to it. It's a Dolcino wrap. It's got a great price point. It's super soft, really easy to work with, and I love it. So here we go. First things first, you find the center of your wrap. Usually there will be some sort of a tag to kind of mark it. It's called a marker. Here's mine. And you put that on the center of your baby's back, all the way up to their neck, like this. And then hold them back underneath again. You take the one side of the wrap, pull it way out, almost like a wing, and you go under your armpit, over your other shoulder. So see how it's going across, and pull it up. Don't twist it. Make sure it stays untwisted when you're doing that. And then it goes in the front like this. Now you take the other side, same thing. Make a big, expansion under your armpit, over the other side. Pull it in. There we go. Okay, so now this is where you can start. Either you have this and your baby's down, you can pick him up and put him in this pocket. Now a little terminology, these are called rails. The inside of this pulls on the top of the other side. The outside pulls on the bottom. So you'll kind of just pull these up. If you have a little baby, like a newborn, you can actually froggy their legs inside the wrap. But for now, this is how I do this. So you pull on the inside and the outside, just to get everything kind of tightened up. And at this point, see, you can not even have to hold the baby. Baby's good. But I don't always do that part. I don't actually ever do that part. I just wanted to show you. So spread it out, go over the butt, under the leg on the opposite side. Do the same with this one. Spread it out, over the butt, under the leg. Oops, get that foot in there. Okay, now this is the easiest part, hardest part for some. Tying a knot behind your back, and you're done. This is, like I said, how I carry my babies the majority of the time. When they're awake, you can kind of pull these back and they can see more. When they're asleep, you can kind of just put it over their head. Or if you're, leaning over to, I don't know, take the garbage out, or like I said, play with your kids, or you're in the yard, it's kind of nice just to have a little more security for their head. Okay, so front wrap cross carry. Now to move into a nursing carry, this is how I do it. So I untie. I'll show you in just a second. Okay, so I untie, and I kind of, let's say I'm going to use this side. I kind of pull this out so it's loose. Still on baby, but loose. I'll unhook my shirt, pull my shirt up. I'm not going to do that today, obviously, but that's how I do it. So then you're going to put the baby into a cradle hold. Here, buddy. I feel bad waking him up, but Okay, so he's in a cradle hold like this. This is typically when I, make sure to get that bottom arm down. I actually, if you need to, if you have a baby that likes to keep his arm up, you just can pop it under this side under here. So then there's no arm in the way. It's always hard for new moms, is to make sure you get those fingers and hands out of their way, because they like to do that, right? So now you've got him, latch him on, and then you just do the same thing as before. You know, you pull those rails so they're tight. You know, you want to make sure that they're not too tight. Like, see how I still have some give up here. I'll do the same with this one. They're still latched on at this point. You're just holding on to them. So you can honestly just walk around the store if you're like that, you know, just kind of go like this, and you're completely covered, but you're not hands-free. So to get hands-free, what I do is spread this one out so it goes under the head, hold it here, and then I spread this one out so it goes over the bum, cross, and then I actually put this one between the legs so I get a much better kind of, you know, secure. And then tie behind the back. And there you go. You're hands-free again. You're nursing. You can push a grocery cart. No one has any idea. He's not too happy because obviously he's not nursing at this point. But so there we go. If you have any questions, just email me, fitcrunchymama@gmail.com, or comment on this post, and I can help you out. You know, I've been baby wearing through 3 babies now. I love it. I think it's the best way to just get a lot more done and really work on establishing a good breastfeeding relationship if that's what you're doing, just because they're close to you. And it's easy, and you're happy and baby's happy. So there you go. Have a great day, and yeah, just ask me if you have any questions.